brought their kid, of course, and like maybe 2 years old, 1.5, screaming. Your ears start to pop. It's painful, and you got a kid with you.
Yeah.
And there's somebody stood up. Somebody yelled from the back of the plane and goes, "Shut that fucking baby up!"
Oh no, that's a different story. I wouldn't
That's
do that.
Stephanie. That might have been Stephanie.
No way I would do that.
Now, granted, it's probably been crying for 30 minutes, the entire takeoff or whatever. They started kind of playing out, and then somebody yelled that, and my dad unbuckled. He turned around at his 60-year-old astronaut, goes, stands up and goes, "Who the fuck said that?" My father goes, "Who the fuck said that? Shut that baby up. Won't you shut me up? Tell me who said it right here."
I could see your dad doing that.
And he just stood there.
If
And the
you-
whole back of the plane, like the last 20 rows, were just sitting there staring like, "Oh, please God, somebody stand up. Let's do this."
Have
But
you ever been to the movies?
nobody did. There was not a word said.
And you hear crying baby, you're like, motherfucker.
Oh, me and Stephanie are immediately. We're sitting at a restaurant and we hear a baby cry. Our first words are, "Oh hell no, you better shut that kid up."
One hundo. I mean, I got kids, so I'm
If
very
it's out of
patient.
control,
That's
don't
my
wrong.
thing. If
Yes.
a baby's crying because it bit its tongue or something like that, I'm perfectly fine with that. But when the baby's just sitting there crying and
You're not doing nothing?
and the husband and wife are literally sitting there having a conversation because that's normal for them to let their baby just cry and you continue with your daily life, that's bullshit.
Holy shit.
Agreed. Agreed. We had this.
I looked at you like you're the one who does that. I think
We had a deal with Kelly and I when we had our first kid. After we learned this, as far as you're not going to get the whole meal the first year of having a child,
Yeah.
especially at a restaurant. And so we had a deal where once we had our second child, if one kid acts up, then we trade off. I'll take the first shift. I'll get up, I'll grab the kid, we'll be in the car, and I'll keep it warm, and they can scream all they want. And you enjoy dinner with the other one, and it worked.
Yeah.
You dropped your kid off in the car?
No,
He stayed
I
there.
would take one out there, and so the next time we go out to dinner, if her or the other one acted up, then Kelly would just take that one, and
It was
So,
perfect.
you know,
It
so
was-
the
I
adult-
would pay for it, and it was like take your time. If it was during appetizer or during
So
dessert,
she's ate dinner by herself? Or with
Yeah,
the other
with
kid?
the other
the other
kid.
kid. It's
And it
probably,
kinda-
it's probably Emily because she's the big crybaby of the family.
man, they both traded off. 'Cause
Seth wasn't a big crier.
But they started learning that if you don't behave out in public, you're not going to be in public.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
And they wanted to be in public,
Mhm.
so it would ruin dinners unless you acted straight, and so that helped for us.
I'm telling you, Six Flags or even, what's the water park?
Wet n Wild.
What-
Was
I,
it called?
I think Wet n Wild was old.
Splash.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
They charged,
I don't know.
they have the Hawaiian Falls in Garland, and there's one out in Greenville. If they charged an extra $20 for an adult day, or even, bro, I would be all down for it. Extra $20. They'd make
Yeah.
any money that it wasn't gonna make on the kiddie stuff.
If me and my wife and our two kids get into a water park for $100, I would also pay $100 for me and my wife to go to 21 and older water park.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
down. Absolutely, I would double pay that.
So I think we should.
Trying to get some stinky finger up there at the water park?
Yes, that's kind of weird, but
Whoa,
I'm down for it. I'd watch.
Yeah.
that's what lazy rhythms for.
Yeah.
Yes.